Hello everybody, welcome back. So we're finally back in Ancient Cities. There have been a few updates that came out. I will quickly go through the updates. So the first update was on the 22nd of January. It was called the Game Balance Hotfix. Game balance adjustments for a progressive and challenging experience. So they adjusted the balance of the game to make it more challenging, progressive and differentiated in each of the locations and eras available in the game. So that was the first one that came out. So it was just the playable area that was doubled, new point species, the game end when the sea level reaches your settlement. So I have discussed this one already. And after that, another one came out, and that was on the 3rd of February. 3 new game modes, beginner, expert and hardcore. So now if you start a new game, you have a choice. Do you want to play as beginner, expert or a hardcore game? So that's the one update that came out. So the changes were the new game modes, beginner, expert, hardcore, new tribe reports for lack of food, hunt tombs, housing and overwork. We will go through that after I read all the changes that happened. Then building icon states broken, needs repairs in building. Storage priority now affects to unload priority. A new achievement Atlantis. Then after that, another update came out, February the 5th. So you can see the updates came in very close to one another. So we have added a new speed parameter, so you can choose your preferred game pace when you start a new game. So the only change there, the changes there were new game speed, slow, normal, fast. Then the game modes we already discussed, the reports we discussed. So it just says new tribe report for mood, lack of food, hunt tombs, housing and overwork. Building icons broken, so that we went through. Storage we did go through, and achievements. Then after that, another update came out, and that one was on the 8th of February. Game balance for new game modes and game speeds. A lot of fixes and adjustments for the new game modes and game speeds. So a nice thing that came out. After including new game modes and speed, we have balanced the game to improve player experience and pace of the game. And now the changes, and there's only this one. The wisest men and women in the tribe can make advantages in knowledge. So hopefully we will see it here in our game, where you can see it's like, you can call it research. You don't have control over it, but the people that's working in certain areas gives you tech, so you can get tech extra, or let's say certain branches of your tech can go up. So hopefully we will see it. I have seen it a lot of times so far. I had to have started a new game, so it's a new village, new people. And first off, let's start. You can see changes here at the top, the tutorial, the quick control help, then here at the top the game menu. Just some of the few things which I didn't mention in my previous updates and so forth. State, you can see the tribe currently is mostly happy. I'm playing at expert currently. A few people are hungry. And some complaints of overwork, 11%. So this is some of the new stuff that they have added, where you can now see what your tribe needs or whatever is bothering them. Are they happy? Are they content? Whatever the case is. If you go to your people themselves and you hover over their heads, they will give you a lot more detail of what's going on in their minds at that stage. So let's, for example, follow somebody. See, they will talk a lot. I like to eat fish. I hope to be better. Hope for better housing, and so forth. So now you can see what your people needs and what they are hoping for, what they like to eat, where they like to stay, whatever the case is. So hopefully, let's forward and see if we can see that wise people helping out my tribe. And here the different speeds. For in my previous videos it took me basically an hour to go through a year. Now you go through a year extremely quickly, depending on the speeds that you have selected. But the guys of that makes Ancient Cities are running out of time very quickly on casual games. The release date is approaching fast and they still need to bring in big stuff like the other tribes and raiding and so forth. So I hope they do it, or else we might... I didn't see now if it was a message of where they better the tribe. But what I was saying is they are running out of time to get everything done before the game has to release. Let's see, here's somebody that's very unhappy over here. Where are they? This guy, let's see. He's very hungry, feels exploited. So he's just hungry. He must not be a morning person. I must say, after the balancing, it is more difficult to find food and so forth, and you must do your management a little bit different, or else you do run out of food and so forth. Just want to check my roll, guys. Sticks seem fine now. Let's get some mud. I want to build more houses. You can see here, still building on this one, and I currently need mud. Just want to see. Okay, now somebody died. Okay, so you get the message here at the bottom if somebody improved some of your tech stuff, which says this person improved, for example, woodworking, and you can all of a sudden, where you couldn't build flint spears, now you can build flint spears. The same as when you get migrants that does it. Just hope we will get one soon. Should also let my food people start looking for these two and those two. But you can see with all the updates that's coming so quickly, and that's why it took me so long to make a video. Okay, here you can see Amimara has improved tribe knowledge, and then I got wooden trails and wooden benches that I can build. So this lady, what I like is you can click there and see what it is. She actually improved some of the stuff, and you can see she's really not bad. Her fitness is good, intelligence is normal, skill is very good, and her will as well. So she improved woodworking, which you can see there at the bottom is one of the stuff that she can do. Here you can see she's very good at woodworks, so she improved that, and that's why we can build that stuff. So that's something new which I like, because a lot of the things you didn't really have control over, let's call it your tech, where now with people that's working on it you actually do, which is a very great feature, and I believe a lot of people have asked for it. So the next update, I'm not sure, it can happen this weekend, it can happen at the end of the day. Like I said, the updates have been coming quick and fast, and it's been taking me a very long time to make the video, but I had to make one for you guys just to tell you they have been pushing the updates very hard the last few weeks, and I suspect that will continue because they are running out of time for the release. So the release date for you guys that does not know or do not know is the release is on March 24th of this year. So a little bit more than a month left. So they are, I suspect we're gonna get a lot of updates in the next few weeks to get the game, or if they see they're not gonna make it, we might see them push the release date back again, which we don't want, but rather have a working game than early release and it's not working. So the date is coming, and they have been pushing very hard on the updates, and you can see it like you guys saw there. I got some research which I can now do, which I do like to do the last few times, is with that. Let's use the tribe, all of them, the community, to build it. I do love to use this to make paths. Unfortunately, the people do not really use the paths, but I really do like to make them. And you can actually make them and put stuff on top of the paths, which I really like. Now you can see the houses, entrances, stop those. So I will build like this. Wait, let's go all the way up. Let's see if I can still not. Let's take it from the bottom and up. Ah, can't. What I would have loved if it will stay on where you click it. Put it up to here. Take it up to here somewhere. And okay, it's not gonna work. Let's put it up to there for now. I really do like this, but they don't really follow these paths. Let's take this away from there and put it maybe somewhere here. But yeah, you can, if you start a new game, you have the decisions to what difficulty, what speed, and so forth. Does look like most people are now very happy. Oh, I got some. Maybe I should quickly make. These days I like to make community farms instead of making a farmer group, but I do a combination of both. You can see my tribe currently is not doing that well with my leader that's getting very old. So let's see my groups first. Let's fix the groups first, because this can make unhappiness. Let's take this one back one. Let's take hunting back one. Okay, so community. Let's make just small farms. I can actually put it here close to the village. Let's just make a square, because I just want him to plant a few of the things that we have, and then as we get more we will do bigger farms. So currently I only have the 3. Let's put a 4th one. As soon as I have it we will do it. So let's start with grain, then beetroot, then pulses, and then the other one we will say is the flax, which I currently do not have. Okay, so let's push it. But I really like the updates that they've been bringing out. It has been doing a lot. The clothing, the people. I'm really starting to enjoy the game. Can see, look at the different clothing of the people. Let's wait for it to become day and we will check the clothing out nicely. It's starting to get colder, so they will now definitely start wearing their cold clothes. Let me just see how much mud do I... Oh wow, okay. Destroy this building. You can see now where I selected, they will take it and they will take the stuff. They won't just destroy, they will take the materials and use some of it again. So it will pick up my materials up top. Okay, my builders, I were on them. Builders. Let's build another roundhouse. I'm gonna destroy all these huts. Just leave one, like here you can see. I will leave this one, and I will leave maybe that one, and I will destroy this other two. I also like this new, what did they call it, log store that I made, where you can put your logs in it. So the game is really progressing nicely. And I can't wait to see what updates or what changes happens in the next few weeks up until release. What I did see that they took away, and it might be, let's see, where's my builders? They did take away, if you look at graves, I don't see just a normal grave anymore where you only dig a hole. They have the stone one now only. I do not see the one anymore that had were only dirt. So they did take away some stuff. Okay, let's add the other stuff here in as well now. You know what, let's take all the stuff out and let them get a few rocks. I need to build a temple. They have improved more of my knowledge, but that one didn't brought new things in. So it means if you look at this knowledge, so some of the knowledge were now improved, and at certain stages when it gets in this circle you will unlock new stuff or new tech in that specific. What do they need? What's wrong? Oh, it's stuff that I really like this state where it shows what's going on. So this is just some of the stuff that I cannot find, which is fine. This person died, and hopefully we have a grave for him. Let's see, this person might come and pick him up. Now he looks like he's praying, and there he picks him up. Let's go with him. Let's go all the way. Who's the person that died? Cannot see now. Doesn't look like it's one of his family, but I think we can see who died here. It's this person. I'm really glad I brought this back. A lot of us wanted that screen back. So it's Kotu that died, and the person that's going to bury him is Marka. And doesn't look like it was family of him, but he's going to go to the burial site now, which is luckily not full, and he's going to bury him. There you go, he buried him. He is sad, praying for him again. I should really build an altar. My graveyard is getting full. Okay, so the food guys, I should let them get the other stuff now as well. Am I out of... oh no. Okay, let's quickly tell my raw guys to get us some... how's my sticks looking? Sticks is still fine. They are almost done with that hut. And this huts of course will make the people a lot more happy. You can see how nice this path looks. I really like this game. There you go, almost done. They just ran out of time a little bit. Might be a few on. Let's see what this guy's unhappy about. I feel exploited. I like to eat berries. I like the Neolithic roundhouse for sleeping. So he's just unhappy about working. But if you look at my policies, it's working normal time. I didn't even give them long hours. But it could mean that my groups are not equal sometimes, and that makes them unhappy because they will jump between jobs. They really do not like to jump between jobs. Okay, so this hut is done. Let's go to the next. So I am gathering a lot of rocks because I do want to make a place somewhere where we will maybe split off here, make a little temple area over here, and here we'll put a big burial ground if you wanted to, because I don't think, or I can make a path all the way to here and make a big burial thing over there, which could look very, very nice. So maybe I'll make a temple area over here. Has any of you guys gotten the game yet? Are any of you planning to get it when it releases next month? I am in winter now, so they should very soon start preparing the small farms that I have. The only one that's not going to be prepared is most likely this one. Ooh, they're not going to prepare it because I do not have enough spears. Oh, I do, I have 30. Okay, no, they are going to start soon. They should start right after midwinter. Okay, they destroyed that house. Let's get my builders. They start building the next one. My graveyard is going to be very full now, and that might make them very unhappy. Okay, there are still a few graves now open again. Okay, so we should be good. Group of migrants, let's see. 17. He's decent in all his stats. Does he have any negative traits? He actually have a positive one. Let's see. He's strong. Okay, that's great. Okay, the other one is not that good. What is this? He's unfriendly, but he brings at least some stone working with them. So let's accept them. And that means we have 2 extra people. Where shall we put them? Let's put one, or put both of them in the gathering side of things. See, okay, they already started preparing my farms. A lot of my children just grew up. Okay, I'm going to need sticks, so raw guys, please add sticks. Let's stop the stone for now. Might be sticks, yep. You can see the orange icon which says it's broken, the yellow one says building. So that's the icons that I spoke about, that's now different. I should add some benches here as well. Food is running a little bit low. I might want to tell maybe my builders to also help gathering some food. Okay, food started coming in nicely again. See what he's unhappy about. Well, still, I want to see what you're unhappy about. Overworked, no proper housing. Yeah, we are busy building your house, my friend. It's strange, nobody complained about temples and stuff yet, which is good. Because I am taking my time to sort out their housing first. And I prepared the whole area, so this should be planted, these two and these two. This one I don't think we have any of those, but this one they should plant as well soon. And here you guys see I did build like always my walls so that I can build it and work on it to keep that knowledge, or gain that knowledge in any case. Okay, so that house is done. We can demolish this one. I'm just quickly gonna show you guys different clothing as soon as they are in spring. In winter, we can quickly go through the winter clothing if you want to. So you can see the different winter clothing everybody is wearing. Some dark, some lighter. You can see this guy, that lady over here's clothing, and she keeps turning away as I want to show you guys. Come on, lady, don't be shy. So they do have nice clothing. You see the difference. Here's our leader sitting over here. She's very old. She only has 7 days left. What is this? Oh, she's already dying. Okay. I'll just show you guys quickly the summer clothes. Let's see if anything is growing there in our farms. Yes, the wheat is growing and these guys are planting. You can see the small sticks sticking out where the pulses are gonna grow. Okay, they are done. I can add the next building. This hut I'm going to leave. Just gonna destroy this one. Then we have one of each hut so that I can keep that knowledge and not lose it. Sticks are looking good. This is looking good. I have ran out of reeds, it looks like. So let's go and fix my raw guys. This 150 sticks, 150. So the two are fine. Let's add other stuff back again. Okay, so I just want about 30 bones. About 300 straw, reeds about 200, mud about 500, and let's say stone about 100. Oh, we have a new leader. Hopefully it's a good one. Let's see. Not really that good, better than the previous one. I could pick up labor time, but I'll wait until all the huts are done. That usually then the people will stay happy longer. Ah, the stuff are growing nicely. No beetroot yet. Definitely nothing of this. Hopefully they can find some somewhere. They've used up all the mud. So let's change our builders for now. And tell them you can leave this. Help with mud. Just waiting. Spring is mid-spring. I will go and look at the clothing. Then most of them should be out of their winter clothing. So every time there's an update, you might see me, even if it's a small one, because in my previous city or village or whatever you want to call it, I had, when the new update with the tech stuff came out, I didn't get any tech stuff, so I had to start this village and then I started getting it. So it might be the last time you see this village. You might see a few villages depending on if I'm going to wait for the next updates or whatever the case is. So the current update is 0.2.12.7 and it was called game balance hotfix, one of the game balance hotfixes. Migrants, 2 ladies, bringing in a little bit of hunting knowledge, bringing in a little bit of fishing knowledge. Please welcome. And exactly what I wanted. Now I can build a bone harpoon, and luckily for us I started getting some bones to help with this harpoon, because this is gonna really help us. It's really gonna help us. Let's see if I can add 2 more crafters. All the other ones are good. Let's see if I can add maybe, looks like only 1. Okay, that should be fine. Let's see that the beetroot, there you go. Look how nicely everything is growing. This has not grown yet, but things are growing nicely. This is what I call my seeding garden, and then I'll build the big farms there at the back. And there you go. So Anden improved our, so we can build a passage tomb. Now let's see, Anden is one of our crafters that improved that knowledge. Thank you, Anden. So this is a really nice feature that the people are working on getting better tools, getting better stuff for the tribe to advance you. Here you can see repairs. So blue is repairs, red is broken, yellow is building. Okay, so I see some rose heap are starting to come in. Let's tell these guys to only get a rose heap. I'm gonna say that and rose heap. And I see my builders, I will have to change you to straw. I am running low on straw. So that's the management I've been doing. When I started the game, you saw I only had about 4 things, and not like now all of those other things. Not here with the raw guys, I only had 4 things, not all of this, because I really quickly ran out of stuff. There you go, that art is also done. 1 more to go, which is gonna be, let's break down this one since it is broken. That one is still fine. Let's give the community another task. So the difference, like I mean, okay, migrants, which is good for us. 2 more. What are they bringing? Bring a little bit of leather knowledge, a little bit of farming. So welcome. Yeah, now I lost my train of thought. Okay. Oh yeah. So what I wanted to say is you have the 2 ways of doing things. One is community, where, for example, you just select your tribe, you go and you say build. That means the community will do it. Where if you go to your groups and you select a group that's going to do the building for you. Some groups can, some groups can't. I think fishing guys can't build. They actually can. Okay, so you can tell groups to go and build stuff, or you do community. So I usually let my builders do it, but small things like the benches, I will let the community do it. Give them something to do. So like I mentioned, to do it community wise, just click on your tribe, then on build. Otherwise you select like the builders and you say build, but we're gonna do it the community way. I'm gonna use large benches, maybe a large one and a small one, large one and, but the large one should be fine. Let's put large, large, large. Go up here and large. Let the community build those two, or those 4. Little horse standing over here, he must be careful, they will really hunt him. Okay, so they're done. You can start building the next one. Okay, set. Now you go to your builders, say build, you select what you want them to build, and let's put that roundhouse over there. Poor horse has a target on him, they are definitely hunting him. So what I usually do, and I forgot that, is since we get a bone harpoon, we don't need a wooden trident anymore. So to take stress off my crafting guys, you can go and take that one off. There's no need to have that anymore. So I am gonna need a lot of mud. So let's tell my builders to change again to mud for now. Now really enjoying the benches. Another group of migrants, one person bringing some fishing knowledge is fine. Okay, so let's quickly go and check the guys' clothing now. So you can see this guy has nice clothing, these two. Let's jump through a few of them. Someone is still sleeping, looks like it. Same clothing. This one is a little bit different, doesn't have that clothing on the shoulders. You can see don't have it, and she has something in her hair. Here's our leader walking. So a little bit different on everybody's clothing. Look at the little one with this some kind of skirt or something with a nice shirt. These guys we can't really see, but they look the same. Now here's a pregnant lady. Also you can see a little bit different on the clothing. Also still has some nice stuff in there. And so forth. So small changes in the different clothing of the people. Here you can see two big differences between the two. This guy only everything is plain. So the game is really getting there. I'm really enjoying it and can't wait for the next updates. Nice detail on this hut. See, the people did something to that poor leather. Another somebody became an adult. But a lot of nice things that I brought to the game, but the big ones are going to be the raiding and the raiders. A lot of us have been waiting for that one, and trading of course. Because for example I have 25 leather, I'm not really using it. The only places that's using leather is this hut over here and these two. So I could have been able to trade a lot of leather currently. Still a few unhappy people. Let's see here, building, it's at orange, not orange, yellow. Yellow says building. Okay, now I can actually tell my building guys to help out with straw because that's gonna run out again. And there you go. So guys, that's it. I will see how big the next update is. Maybe wait for 2 updates depending on if it's the big one, the animals that's coming in with the taming. If that one comes out, I'll make a live stream or a video. But if it's small ones like this, I'll wait for a few of them before I make a video again. If there's any other games that you want me to try, put it in the comments. If you like what I do, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next one.